Hello, my name is Tolu, and I want to share a little story with you to encourage you to keep pushing and to keep fighting and to keep trusting God that that which He has promised you and hoping that He has a good plan for you because His plans towards you are plans of good to bring you an expected end. I'm a soon to be graduate of the University of Ibadan. And I just want to share with you my admission story because that story taught me that delay is not denial, particularly for children of God. Some things are delayed, but they are for the best. Okay. I graduated from high school, from secondary school, August 4, 2012. And to the glory of God, I graduated as the best student from my local secondary school in Gombe State, Nigeria. One of the best students, the graduating best student, sorry, the best student that graduated that year. So I left secondary school with high hopes of securing an admission into the University of Ibadan almost immediately. I had no issues. I was not, my O levels were on point. My JAMB results were on point. But something happened along the line. I could not get an admission in the first year because I had a little issue with my O levels. I failed a paper. So I was worried because I failed my best course. It was alarming. My secondary school teacher then could not believe it. I failed chemistry. My chemistry teacher, I was my chemistry teacher's best student. She could not believe it that a whole me was going to fail chemistry at WAEC level. Well, I didn't know what transpired at the marking stage, but I failed chemistry and I could not meet up with the admission process of UI that year. That was 2012. Okay, fine. We can as well move on to 2013 to get an admission. So I moved on into 2013 with high hopes of securing an admission. I had missed the year of graduation. I wasn't going to miss the next year. So 2013 came and somehow my admissions was delayed again. It could not happen. Why? Because I failed JAM that year because I don't know what transpired too at the marking stage. Mind you, I was not a lazy student. I read so well. I put in my best as much as I could do. I was burning the midnight candle. I was so lanky that time. But it wasn't just coming, it wasn't clicking. So I failed JAM that year and I could not get an admission again into the university. And that was the second time. That was the second time for the best graduating student from secondary school. You could imagine what happened. I was wondering what is happening, what is going on. Why am I not getting an admission? I have my results because the second year I put in, the first year I already did my whole levels. I made it in the second attempt, which is in NECO. It was in the WAEC I failed chemistry. So I made my papers in the NECO. So my whole levels were ready. But I failed JAM in 2013. And that was devastating for me. I felt why? I felt I could not move on again. I felt everything is coming to an end. But I held on. Through the help of people around me, they encouraged me and I moved on. Okay. 2014, I put in for JAMB. Mind you, my O levels were ready already. So I put in for JAMB again. And this time I made a whooping score. I had a beautiful score of 264 in my JAMB. Sorry, 252 in my JAMB. That's a mistake. 252. During that time, 252 was a beautiful score to get an admission into the university. But I came down to UI for my post-UTME, and there again I made a bombshell. I wasn't given an admission again because I was told I didn't meet up with the cutoff of my department, and that was another point for me. And I did a change of course, changed to a lower course that permitted my post-UTME score, and still I wasn't given an admission. I was already getting confused. I was already getting devastated. What's happening? Why am I not getting an admission? But I want you to know, delay is not denial. That's the crux of this story. So 2015 came, and I put in for JAMB again. I had a good score. That's the fourth time I'm going to be taking JAMB. The very fourth time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. That's frustrating. That's confusing. That's devastating. Call it, name it. I was tensed. I was discouraged. I was almost falling into depression. I was sad. Almost of the time, I was always lonely. But all I'm saying to you is now a story. Let me finish the story. In 2015, I came in for JAMB, had a whooping score again. I had another 252. Beautiful score. I came down to UI for post-UTME, and lo and behold, I got a mark, just a point, just 1 point lesser than the cutoff for my department. Oh my God. What's happening again? Just a mark, and then I was denied admission again. But along the line, I did change of course. It wasn't coming out. I was giving up. At that point, I could not hold it again. I had just given up. I was already telling myself I was just going to learn a trade. I'm not going to pursue my university education again. I was already getting to that point. But lo and behold, on a Saturday afternoon, the 15th of December 2015, I was given a phone call that along the line, my admission process has been successful and I've been offered an admission into the University of Ibadan. It was like a dream. I could not believe the caller. I thought it was someone that wanted to scam me. So I cut off the call, but the caller called back and I had to verify at the admission office of the university, and lo and behold, it was true. I was called to give an admission. That's the height of it. The university I'm talking about doesn't call people to give an admission. You check your name in a list that is released on the website, but I was called. That is not even the point. The point is, it looked as if I wasn't going to get an admission. But after 4 years of graduating from the secondary school, I got an admission. It looks as if it was delayed. It looks as if it looks as if all hope was lost. It looks as if I was getting confused, to be sincere with you. So what's the point of telling you this story? Is to make you understand that whatever it is that you are going through, you could have written JAMB once, twice, and it's not clicking, and you feel, well, maybe I'm not counted to be among those that will go to university. It's not true. That's a lie. I want to encourage you to keep pushing. Your delay is not denial, and your story is your glory. Look at me now. I'm a soon to be graduate of the University of Ibadan. It's not written on my forehead that I was delayed for 4 years before getting into the university. You can make it. With God on your side, keep pushing. Don't give in to discouragement. Don't give in to frustration. Don't give up. Keep pushing, and the Lord is on your side. What looks like a delay is going to be a story someday, just like mine is. God bless you.